Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed your weekend. I hope you had some fun. I hope you finished your homework because that's always a lot to do. And today I am back with 3 more questions. These will be part of the Math Kangaroo 1 set, which is slightly easier. And I'll just get right into it. Just a reminder, down below, the link for the questions will be there. So if you want to do it with me, feel free to press that link and get the questions. If you want to stop the video at any time just so you can just think about the question, try to answer it yourself, feel free to do that too. And yeah, number 1. This one says number 2 just because I copied it from a test. A 40-minute long lesson begins at 11:50 hours. All right, so start time. So it starts 11:50. Exactly in the middle, a bird flew into the classroom. At what time did this happen, right? Well, we know that it is 40 minutes long, right? So, what time would it be when 40 minutes passes after 11:50, right? So 11:50, what's 40 minutes after 11:50? Well, we have 50 minutes, so we need to add 40 minutes to that, right? 50 minutes and 40 minutes. So let's add that. So now we have 90 minutes. And how many minutes is 1 hour? 60, right? So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So let's think about 90. We can split 90 into 2 parts. We can say 90 is 60 minutes plus 30 minutes. And now this 60 minutes is just that 1 hour. So we have 1 hour and 30 minutes. Right? And that's after 11 o'clock because we added to that 50. So it's 1 hour and 30 minutes after 11 o'clock. So this plus 1, 30. So we add the ones and we get 12, 30. So that is the time when the lesson ends, right? But the question says that halfway through, the bird flies in, right? And we know it was 40 minutes. So what's half of 40? What's half of 4? 2, right? So it's half of 40, 20. So now we know that 20 minutes after it starts, after 11:50, or 20 minutes before 12:30 it happens, right? So let's take 12:30 and subtract 20 minutes. And we get 12 hours and 10 minutes. So at 12:10. Now, normally you don't add time like this, because let's say I added 40 minutes to this, right? Then I'd get 11:90, right? That doesn't work. That's not a thing. We need to then break this into minutes and hours like we did before. All right. We definitely started off strong. So now we'll go on to question 2, which again is going to be slightly more difficult. Okay, question 2. Matthias and Clara live in a tower block. Clara lives 12 floors above Matthias. So let's go over what we read so far. First of all, they live in a tower block. That just means they live in an apartment, right? So let's draw that. We know that Clara lives 12 floors above Matthias, right? So this is Clara, and this is Matthias. And it's 12 floors, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? So he's, let's say on floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 12 floors above, right? Because 13 minus 12 is 1. Perfect. Okay, now, one day, Matthias climbs the staircase to visit Clara. When he is halfway, he is on the 8th floor, right? So let's find on our picture where halfway is, right? So we know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 there. So when he's halfway, he's on 6, right? Because half of 12 is 6. So we know he went 6 floors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's right here. And that is the 8th floor, right? And we want to know which floor Clara lives. So let's go up. So if that's the 8th, and this is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. So that means she lives on the 14th floor. Now, another way to do this. We know she lives 12 floors above, and we know half of that is equal to 6. Right? We know that. So we know that he is 6 floors above his own apartment, right? Look, you see, he's also 6 floors above where he lives. So if he's on the 8th, that means 6 floors under, we subtract, you get the second. So now we know he lives on the 2nd floor, and she's 12 floors above. So we can just add 12 to that. So 12 plus 2, and that is 14, right? Which gives us the same answer. So the answer to this question is B, 14. All right, guys. Third question. Let's take a look at this one. All right. Which number must replace the question mark, which is right here, if the total of the numbers in each row is the same? So let's draw that. 1, 2. Let's make a nice, neat little table first. That would work, right? All right, so that is just a bigger version of what we had, right? Now we want to find the sum of these, because we know it's equal to that, right? So let's do that. 1 plus 2, that's 3. 3 plus 4, that's 7. 5 plus 6, 11. 7 plus 8, 15. 9 plus 10, 19. And then we have 191. 199, right? So now let's add these two. 3 plus 7 is 10. 11 plus 15, that's 26. Plus 19, plus 199. Now let's keep adding, right? I'm going to add these two together since they'll give us a nice number, like with a 5. So 26 plus 19, right? I'll do the math like this for you guys. 9 plus 6 is 15, so we put the 5 there. We bring up the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So that's 45. So now we have 10 plus 45 plus 199. 10 plus 45 is 55 plus 199. And let's add 199 and 55. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. I know this has 3 digits, but it's the same type of adding as 2 digits, right? So we'll add these two. 9 plus 5 is 14. 4, bring up the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 5 is 15. So we put the 5 down, we bring up the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the sum for the first row is 254. That is the total sum. Now let's find the sum in the second row. Now this is a little trick I like to do. So I could add 11 and 19 because I know that's an easy number to add. Because 11 plus 19 is 30. I could do the same thing here. You see 1 plus 9, that's 10. 2 plus 8, that's 10. 3 plus 7, that's 10. 4 plus 6, that's 10. So you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. You see? So it's a lot easier if you do it like that. If you break things up and you add to see what's the easiest. So we know 11 plus 19 is 30. We know 12 plus 18 is 30. We know 13 plus 17 is 30. And we know 14 plus 16 is 30. We have the 15 and we add the 15. And then we have the 20, so we add the 20. Now we could add all this up. So 20 plus 30 is 50. 30 plus 30 is 60. 30 plus 15 is 45. Let's add this up. 60 plus 45 is 105. I'll just do it for you guys here. 60 and 45. 5. That's a 10. 105. And then 50 plus 105 is 155. So now, 155 plus the question mark is going to be equal to 254, right? We know that because it says in the question, the sum of each row is the same. And these are the rows. That's one row, that's the other, right? So we know 155, which is the sum of these numbers, plus the question mark, which is the sum of this whole row, is equal to the sum of this whole row, which is 254. So now what we can do is we can subtract 155. So let's do that. 4 minus 5, we can't do that, so we get rid of the 5. And we make this a 4. And then we make this a 14, right? So 14 minus 5 is 9. 4 minus 5, we can't do that. So we change this into a 1, and we change this into a 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. So what number do we get? 99. So now we know that the question mark is equal to 99. Now, another quick way to do this is look, every number here is 10 bigger, right? So 11 is 10 bigger than 1. 12 is 10 bigger than 1. 13, 10 bigger, 10 bigger, 10 bigger, 10 bigger. 17, 10 bigger than 7. 18, 10 bigger than 8. 19, 10 bigger than 9. 20, 10 bigger than 10. And how many 10s do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So what's 10 plus 10 plus 10? 10 times. Well, let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So these together are 100. So all of these numbers are 100 more than all of these, right? So that means if we want to make them the same, this number has to be 100 less than that because we want to balance, right? So 199 minus 100, and that's equal to 99, which again gives us the same answer. So that's it for this set of 3 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be uploading daily again. I think I will leave the weekends for you guys to enjoy, or for you guys to catch up on my videos, to catch up on homework, because I know we're getting a lot of homework. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Remember the link down below for the questions. I have my email there as well, so if you have any questions for me, if you want any extra work, feel free to email me. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy.